everybody, I am Nightfire Ox. Welcome back to my stream. Oh, I gotta stretch. I just sat down, I already gotta stretch. Okay, anyway, if you're new here, welcome. If you're a returner, welcome back. Today we've got some Tower of God. We're doing the reread today. We are in the chapters to the lead up of that hell train still. So we're around the time where they're fighting to go to Train City, I think is what it's called. To win more tickets is the goal at this moment. Anyway, along with that, tomorrow we have some solo leveling. Wednesday we have Omniscient Reader, then Kubera. Thursday we have nothing. Friday we have, what is it Friday? Oh yeah, Eleceed. And Saturday we have Kubera. Yeah, just Kubera. And then Sunday more Tower of God and Chapter Reaction. As far as Eleceed, yesterday's video, I don't know why, but they copyrighted my Eleceed video. It's only like the first 5 minutes, which is still like the starting that's muted. I mean, if you're watching this on YouTube, you probably wouldn't even notice either because you skipped ahead, which is probably what you're doing here anyway if you're watching this outside of the stream. Or I cut it so that way it wasn't even there. I don't know why they copyrighted it. They said that I used a specific song. I went back into my playlist and that song was not a part of that playlist, so I did go for an appeal because that song does not exist. So I do not know why they thought it was that song. Maybe it sounded really familiar, I don't know. Just to be on the safe side, I went ahead and took it out of the playlist. It is very confusing to me though, because I go to a specific place to get both YouTube. I make sure that it's YouTube friendly and Twitch friendly, and I haven't had a problem up till now, and then all of a sudden I had a problem with it. That's the first time I've ever had a problem with this song, so oh well, it's not too big of a deal. They didn't copyright strike me or anything like that. They just muted part of my video, so it's whatever. It's not that big of a deal. It is annoying, but what can you do? Anyway, new followers. We have Norigami100. Welcome to the crew. And with that, let's get the music going some more. We gotta find something. We'll start here. Chugga, 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 chugga. Felix, where am I? Oh, you're awake. You're up. Thank God your wound wasn't as deep as we thought. Mr. Boro? Hey. What's going on? What happened to me? We're still in the train. You were attacked by a ticket hunter. So we brought you here to the medical section in the train. I see. We will soon arrive at Train City. Hang in there, Miss Felix. You are the train crew? Oh, how come you're here with us? What is going on, teacher? Tower of God, 30th floor, the Hell Train, Revolution Road. So anyways, this boy here, Bomb, told us what he knew. We decided to participate in the tournament. Since you're injured, we're not counting you in, Felix. No way. I'm sorry, Felix. We had no choice. That's okay, teacher. I also know that my condition is not good enough to take part in the tournament. I'll only be a burden to all of you. But don't worry, Miss Felix. If we manage to get more tickets, one of them will be yours, of course. Thank you. Well, to be completely honest, I think it'll be hard for you to protect your own tickets. Oh, please. You're being rude. I'm also a D-rank regular, you know. By the way, what's your name? Oh, my name? Please call me Hana Yu. I'm a light bearer, and my dream is to become an idol singer. You want to be an idol singer? Oh, yes. This is a bit embarrassing, but I've always dreamed of becoming someone famous. That's why I came into the tower. I don't think you have the face to be. How impolite of you! Shut up! I know that I have a common face, but I always dreamed that I will be able to become someone special. If only I could be the special one standing in front of a crowd. An idol who sparkles. I think the word idol sparkles so beautifully. I'm looking forward to see Yura at Train City. Oh, that's Yura. Who's that? She's an idol singer who is also a D-rank regular. She made a successful debut, appearing out of nowhere. And she's such a skillful light bearer as well. Just having a concert at Train City. Oh, I'm also looking forward to seeing the concert too. Huh? You like idols too? Oh, you're also a fan? I am. My goal is to get her autograph. I see. I wish you luck. Thank you. Let's meet her no matter what. What a strange alliance. Well, in order to keep that idol or whatever, we've got to make it to Train City safely first. Safely? Aren't we supposed to be arriving at Train City soon? Well, we are, but to arrive, we have to go through one last barrier waiting for us. One last barrier? Well, it's not too difficult, but still, we've got to be prepared for it. One of us might be killed. Attention all regulars. Oh, thank you for using our train. The train will soon approach the Train City Station. The train will soon approach the Train City Station. We're here. Battle. Rattle. My bad. It looked like it. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Ack. Psst. Clank. Wow. That's an elevator. Psh, clank. And look who it is. We got Ron's group again. What? This is it? Is this really the Train City Station? Well, it seems that way. This is Train City. Welcome to Train City. But what is this? An elevator? Is this the entrance to Train City? There are so many buttons! Entrance, residence, restaurant, stadium, control center, and skyscraper? The stadium must be where the tournament will be held, right? Why did they make it so obvious? At least it makes it easy for us to find the place. So, what should we do? The tournament is tomorrow. Wouldn't it be better if we got some rest at the residence for now? What are you talking about? We've got to check if Kasano is here. You idiot! Do you think you can catch him that easily? I don't know if we'll have a chance even if we thoroughly prepare. It won't do us any harm to prepare another day. And I just want to take a hot bath as soon as possible. They're always like this. Is that important in a situation like this? Of course it is! You Kasano maniac! What the hell did you say? I'd like to visit the restaurant first. I'm hungry. But isn't it a bit strange? The location of the stadium is being advertised so obviously. Well, that makes things more convenient, but still. Blah, blah, blah. So annoying. Press, entrance. You pressed it? Rattle. Skyscraper Control Center Stadium. Restaurant. Where should we go? Excuse me. Where should we head, Mr. Boro? How about visiting the skyscraper first? I think they'll have a nice view. Hey, are you here on a picnic or something? I feel like I chose the wrong person. Why don't we go to the residence floor? My friends might be waiting for me there. Well, the tournament starts tomorrow, so we don't need to rush to the stadium. How about the entrance? We'd better not go there yet. There will be guardians waiting for us. Oh yeah, I remember now. Like I said, I've only read this part of the story one time. And that was my very first run through of the story. I wonder what I'll catch on to this time that I didn't catch on next time. Because so far I've caught on to a lot of different things. on, let's change it up. Guardians? That's right. They're incredible. And before the tournament begins, let's meet the rest of your friends first. Beep! Tower God to be continued. Excuse me. You may have noticed that these chapters are getting longer and longer. As I have mentioned previously, depending on their length, we may not be able to do a full 10 episodes like we have been. So just keep that in mind that some days we may have shorter chapters than others. I'll always try to get to 10, but I would say once we hit right around that 2-hour mark, that's when I'll probably be done reading, no matter where we're at. Because first off, it's a lot of reading to do in a 2-hour span. And also I start reading at 8 o'clock, which means that will put us around 10 o'clock. And I always get these videos ready to upload the following night, so that way they're up for you guys on YouTube to watch the following day. So just keep it in mind. No matter what, you'll get a lengthy chapter. It also depends on, you know, if I get into a conversation or discussion about a certain chapter, a whole bunch of stuff. Skyscraper Control Center Stadium. Restaurants. Where should we head, Mr. Boro? How about visiting the skyscraper first? I think they'll have a nice view. Hey. This is the next one, right? Yeah, it says 120. I guess it's just a little recap. Hey. Are you here on a picnic or something? I feel like I chose the wrong person. Why don't we go to the residence floor? My friends might be there they might be waiting for me there. Well, the tournament starts tomorrow, so there's no need to rush to the stadium. How about the entrance? We'd better not go there yet. There'll be guardians waiting for us. Guardians? That's right. They're incredible. Then, before the tournament begins, let's meet the rest of your friends first. Beep! Zoom! Tower of God, 30th floor, the Hell Train, Revolution Road. First floor entrance, waits. This elevator has a delay for every floor. It will take time to even get to the second floor. But Felix's condition seems to be worsening. Ugh. We're going to leave soon. Hang in there a little longer. Ah, okay. Did your friends already arrive at the residence? They wouldn't have gone to the entrance, would they? I don't know. But they wouldn't have gone the wrong way. Huh? What is that supposed to mean? Is one of your friends a guide or something? Well... I love how he just says, well... Anyway, why is it that we shouldn't go to the entrance? It's right above us. Oh, that's her. I told you. There is a guardian. What is the guardian, Mr. Boro? Well, you could think of it as the guardian of the city. And it'll probably guard the entrance until tomorrow. What is that? Silence. He's acting all tough. Is that a human? Hey, doesn't he look strong? We have to fight. I'm going first. What did you say? Who said you could call the shots? Shut up! Stop fighting for no reason. Shh, swoosh. Slither. I never noticed he had a tail back here. 1 second. Huh? That guy stood up. Does he want to fight? Is that a D-rank regular? Seeing him sitting by himself, he seems special. Is he some kind of gatekeeper? Go back. What did you say? It's not time yet. This door will not open yet. Go back and wait. The door will not open? What do you mean by that? What do you mean, wait? He is some kind of gatekeeper after all. The door right there, and the door is right there, and we want to get inside. I have to say waiting is not one of our choices. I'm sorry, but you have to move aside. Then you leave me no choice. You will be eliminated. Zoom, zoom. Wow, it's so slow. This is really awkward. Oh, yeah. You say any of your friends was related to Fug? Yes. But what about it? Well, those Fug guys are pretty secretive, so it's a little interesting. Exactly what relationship did your friends have with Fug? Former teammates? Yes, something like that. Your teammate used to be in Fug, but you safely got away? Even though that friend has barely just become a D-rank regular? It may be hard to believe, but it's true. Mr. Boro, you have some kind of tie to Fug as well? Well, I happened to bump into them when I first got on the Hell train. They're quite troublesome. But wouldn't it be best for your friend to live quietly if they already got away from Fug? Why would your friend try to start something up with them again? That friend has a lot of things left to take care of. At this year's Hell train, I hope everything will be resolved. Zoom. Oh! Look! The elevator is finally moving! Can we finally go to the residence and get some rest? Are you sweating that much because Felix is heavy? How pathetic. No, that's not it. Wow, how rude. Got it all wrong. So you're saying I should gather teammates to join the tournament on the train? Yes. My teammates are enough as is. What's the point of finding new teammates? You have teammates to protect. But you don't have any teammates that you can throw away in a fight, do you? Bomb. I'm telling you to find teammates you can abandon without any hesitation during a fight, because a good number of your teammates are going to die this time. You better be prepared. Clink, ding! You've now arrived at the residence. So this is interesting, actually, with the foresight of knowing what Season 3 is like. Because, this is where, like, when you only remember, like, towards the end of the Hell Train, how much Bomb grows. But even then, you know, like, one of the major decisions Bomb has in Season 3 is about this kind of conundrum right here. Where, if he wants to keep continuing up the tower like Harween is saying, he's going to need people that he can throw away. He's gonna have to become meaner, I guess is the best way to do it, or say it. And, it sounds horrible, but you also have to think about what we know from the tower at this point, and that's how everybody is. Like, if you remember on the 20th floor, back, what? 60 now chapters ago, something like that. When they were explaining the rules of the tower a little bit more in depth, giving you a little bit more world building, they said that people would leave their teammates to find more powerful teammates, or they would leave them to die, and that's basically what Harween is saying for Bomb to do. Find teammates that you can throw away, basically. Otherwise, the people you care about are going to be the ones who die. And he does that. So, you know, it's kind of funny rereading this, and people, like, because if you go to Reddit or whatever, you've got a lot of people who say that this early on, he wasn't capable of making hard decisions. But it seems like he is. Like, he fully understands what Harween is saying, and he does it. You better be prepared. You've now arrived at the residence. Zoom, zoom. What do we do? It says it's going to eliminate us. Are we trying to open something that we shouldn't be opening? It's bothering me. Are you seriously asking me what we should do right now after you picked a fight with him? Well, that's true, but fix my hair over here. It's bothering me. Okay. You're the most cold-hearted out of us. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. I don't know why you're protecting that door, and I don't mind waiting for it to open when the time comes, but first I'm going to make you move. First, I'm going to make you move. First, I'm going to have to move you out of the way. I think that's the correct. First, I'm going to make you move you out of the way. It just doesn't make any sense. Because you're pissing me off. I don't know why you're... Oh, wait. Swoosh. Swoosh. It's separated. It's coming. Damn it. There's so many. I'll try to block as many as I can with the lighthouse. You guys figure out how to block the rest. Ah! Rumble, crack, swish, crack. Damn. There were more than 6 bombs. What kind of monster is he? That bastard is pissing me off, huh? Hey, did they ever mention at this point why, or how he was able to come with them? I don't think they have. I feel like that may have been a little bit of an oversight on SIU's part, because it does state that he can't travel to different floors because he isn't a regular, but Ron says, well, I figured out a way, and then I don't think it really ever goes into much detail, at least at this point, about how he was able to leap. Ron! The tournament is right in front of our noses, so I didn't want to overdo it, but I changed my mind. I will. Rumble. Find out what is behind that door right now. Episode 121. You have teammates to protect, but you don't have any teammates that you can throw away in a fight, do you, Bomb? I'm telling you, you need to find teammates you can abandon without any hesitation during a fight. There's a very good amount of your teammates are going to die this time. You'd better be prepared. Ding! You've now arrived at the residence. Wow! We finally arrived at the residence. Let's hurry up and get out. Hey, Felix. Hey, Felix can't be that heavy. She's not! I never said she was! Clink. Train City Stadium area. 2nd floor residence. Wow. There are... Murmur. So many people. Of course there are. Everyone who doesn't have a ticket is gathered here because they can't get into the residence. I can't get into the residence? That's right. Only the ones with the ticket can go inside a room. Everyone is waiting for someone without a ticket to open the door. Be careful from here on out. Everyone is an enemy. Tower of God, 30th floor, the Hell Train Revolution Road. Step. Everyone here is an enemy? Yes. They're looking for people with tickets. All the rooms in the residence have a number on them. And each room has a door lock that can only be opened with a ticket that matches the number of the room. It's a special door lock that won't open without the ticket matching the door number. It doesn't matter how many people into the room. But the important thing is you can't open the door unless you have a ticket. To put it into simpler terms, only those with tickets will own rooms. Everyone here is waiting for the moment when a ticket holder will open their door. And at that moment, they'll either steal the ticket and make the room theirs, or they'll try to become subordinate to the ticket owner. Become subordinates? If they think the ticket owner is stronger than they are, if they do that, although they'll be able to board the train, it won't become a main participant. By participant, do you mean that they will join the tournament? Well, sort of. You'll understand what I mean when the time comes. Where are your friends? Well, come to room 52. I think they are already in the residence. Good. And first, let's go to your friend's room. Going our separate ways right now would be suicide. Hi there. Ah! Who are you? Do you have a ticket? If you aren't main participants, how about pledging your allegiance to Sir Akka? If you pledge your allegiance to Sir Akka, he may take you with him on the Hell Train. Sir Akka? Hey, you must be a subordinate of Akka Williams. Stop pestering my teammates and get lost. Oh, my bad. Is that you, Mr. Burrow? I didn't see you standing behind them. I'm sorry. I see you're participating from the beginning again. Then I will see you at the tournament, Mr. Burrow's teammates. I hope that you all will get to your rooms safely. You know him, Master? Well, I know Akka a little. He looks scary. He said that he would see us at the tournament, so he must be participating too, right? Probably. Aka's a pretty greedy guy. We should especially watch out for him. He's dangerous. Let's head to the room then. Let's be careful. Room 52. Here it is. Room 52. Where your friends are. What do we do now? Well, we go up, scan our ticket, and ask your friends to open the door for us. Or you contact your friends inside to tell them to come out. But before that, we're going to have to take care of these guys. Tap. Bzzzt, bzzzt, bzzzt. Damn it, that bastard is all getting the fun for himself. I don't think that's what he's doing. What? Ron is using the lightning pill, which means he plans to finish this by himself. He's probably doing this for the tournament. By finishing that guy off by himself, Ron is trying to prevent us from wasting our strength as much as possible. Do you really see it that way? What? You really don't get it at all. Look at his face. He's having so much fun. Typical coon for you. The more trouble they get into, the more fun they have. That is true for every single coon, even our main coon. It does look fun. But since my target is Beniamino Cassano, I'll leave the small fry up to him. I don't care what's beyond that door either. Do you really think so? Ron is trying hard to maintain this team. This is his first assignment from Aguero. I think he's trying to bear the entire responsibility on his own. Hope he doesn't strain himself too much. I don't like the way you've turned your back to me. I'm going to make you turn around and face me. I'm also going to make you use all the rest of those spears. You must be a newbie who just became a D-rank regular. You know nothing. It's impossible to open this door right now. And there is no need for me to use the rest of these spears. One will be enough. Swish, swish, rumble. That's damn huge. Unbelievable. Dodge it. Run. Kaboom. Run. Wow. No way. That guy. What the hell? Knocked out 5 E-rank regulars in an instant? You know, I never understood this part right here. Well, I mean, I guess I still don't. Like, the first time I read it, this is my second time reading, right? It says knocked out 5 E-rank regulars in an instant. I'm pretty sure this has to be a mistranslation, and it means, and they're saying D rank. But the reason I say that is because everybody who's gotten to this floor can't be an E rank. They have to be D ranks. Like, this is the inner tower, which means they had to have earned the right to be on this floor through testing, like everybody else. So I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be D rank, and it was mistranslated. That kid is... Damn it. Who the hell is this guy? Extremely strong. Let's just run away. I've seen that kind of martial arts before. He is strong. You're so late. And you brought troublesome guests as well. He is always too soft-hearted. Step. Poof. Long time no see, Black Turtle. Screech! Rattle, slide. Step, step, step. Step, step. Tower of God, to be continued. Slide. Step, step, step. Step, step. Train City, Platform 7. Oh. This must be Train City. An elevator? There's quite a lot of floors. Where are we supposed to go? Skyscraper. Entrance. Residence. Restaurant. I'm pretty hungry right now. You're always hungry. Not always. I'm not hungry when there are pretty clothes or handsome guys around. Ha! So is that why you end up eating them too? Well, in the end, I always get sick of them. So just eating them is a better option. And how about you, Beniamino Cassano? Where do you want to go? It doesn't matter. I just want to get on that hell train and achieve my goal. Wow, what a boring guy. Well, you should get some tickets at the tournament first. Is everything going according to plan? Of course, of course. What about the most important plan, the Grandpa? This is the situation. Cannot be contacted. Cannot be contacted. I'm pretty sure he's arrived, though. What in the world could he be up to? Maybe he's meeting his friends or something. I think we can just ask Emily. Forget it. I'm sure he will be here before the tournament starts. Come to think of it, what about that girl? She said that she has arrived. Let's go then. To Train City. Tower of God, 30th floor, the Hell Train, Revolution Road. Rumble, rumble. Damn it. He isn't dead, is he? What an impressive attack. What an idiot. Why would he not dodge it, but face the attack? Damn it. He's too prideful. This means I'll have to... Wait, look! Over there. Bzz, bzz, rumble. Bzz, 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 bzz. Look at him. Boom! Run! I think he made a bomb with clouds. I moved out of the way. Oh, amazing. Wow. I've grown. So that I would never have to disgracefully turn and walk away. Ever again. That lizard. Along with Beniamino Cassano. Never again will I let them slip past me. This time, for sure! Bang! Rumble, thud. What a big explosion! It didn't work. Bzzt, bzzt. Whoosh. That guy, he's still alive? He didn't even budge. This time there are two? No way. He didn't take any damage at all. How come? Ding! Damn. I didn't want to use this one. Bzz, slide. Bang! Whoosh. Hey, move out of the way for a sec. Darn it. Swish, swish, swish. Didn't expect to have to use enough power. Here it goes. Bang! Crumble. What the hell? You just absorb it? Who the hell is that guy? How surprising. I didn't expect there would be anyone who would try to fight Neurotic, the Guardian, as soon as they'd arrived. Much, it seems. There's some promising rookies this year. Come in. Wow! It's so big! The residence is nice. Yes, it's not bad. You can put her down now. Ah, yes, sir. Flop eck. Even though it's been a few years, the residence hasn't changed. A few years? It sounds like this isn't your first time on the Hell Train. Well, that's right. This is already my third time. I guess you're the one who used to work for Fug. I agreed to be on the same team, but I have quite a few questions to ask about the tournament. You must have much to ask, but I think we'll have to put that on the back burner for now. What? Something about it. Something is about to start soon. It seems that they have also arrived. Soon, the game will begin. Ring, ring, beep. Hello. I would like to welcome all the regulars who made it into the residence. It is a pleasure to meet you. Now then, let's start off with a game. 1-23. Now then, let's start off with a game. A game? What? Current time, 4:30 p.m. Did it just say game? What is it talking about? The last train of the day has just arrived. Since today's guests have all arrived, we'll start off with a simple game. The rules are simple. Many regulars still remain who haven't made it into the rooms of the residents. These regulars weren't able to get tickets and haven't been chosen by ticket holders. For those of you in this group, we'd like to provide you with an opportunity. The name of the game is The Last Seven. As the name says, the game is to sort out the last seven. Out of all the regulars still remaining outside the room doors of the residence, the method to sort out the 7 regulars is all up to you. For your information, the last 7 regulars will be provided with a Hell Train boarding pass, which is almost like a ticket. Hell Train boarding pass. A pass that allows the holder to board the Hell Train. Unlike a ticket, a boarding pass does not allow participation in the tournament, but it does give the holder a chance to board the train and try to obtain a ticket of their own. Please bear in mind that all regulars who are already in a room, what? They will give us a boarding pass? Is that true? May participate in this game. Let the sorting of the last 7 begin. Tower of God, 30th floor, the Hell Train, Revolution Road. A game called The Last 7? You came up with such an interesting game, huh? A boarding pass means they'll have a chance to get a ticket while on the Hell Train. Ticket holder Mahan. That's a tempting offer. Well, what's more, the method to sort out the last 7 is open, which means there are many ways and variables with which one can get a pass. The thing is, kind of remembering, when I was first reading this, and I mentioned it a few times, the beginning of the Hell Train to me is boring. And, knowing what the Hell Train becomes actually, even makes me excited to see what more of Season 3 has in store. Because, the Hell Train gets really good. It's a lot of people's favorite arc once it really gets into it, but the build-up is slow because they're introducing a lot of characters to you. A lot of information's being thrown at you. You're introduced to new concepts, the subordinates, who are people who can board the train with the main participant but can't actually participate. There are people who get the boarding passes who can't participate in the tournament, but will get a chance to go on the train and steal a ticket. So there's a lot of new information being thrown at you that makes it, that gives you that background that you want. And I've always said, arcs that start out boring to me usually have really good payoff towards the end, because what the creator is typically doing is they're building the world, they're building the lore around the world, and so it's really important to these scenes to, even if it's tempting to just read as quickly as possible to get to the more exciting stuff, to really take your time and go through it, look at all the details, because that's how things get missed. I mean, I'm guilty of it too, where I kind of rushed through because I was like, oh, this is boring. But now rereading it, looking back at it, I'm like, I really should have actually, read what they... Well, I read it, but have it register. Slow it down and make sure it really, stuck and made sense. Anyway. And of course, they chose... Did I read this? Which means there are many ways and variables with which one can get a pass. But of course, they choose to fight. Pow! Smack! That's how far non-ticket holders can think, I guess. Well, I'd say it's because they are in a big group. No matter what kind of people they actually are, gather them in a big group, and that's what you get. Plus, they're only D-rank amateurs. Amateurs are always so gung-ho about things, Still, this is a good chance for us, isn't it? If we can get the survivors of this kind of death match on our team, we'll have outstanding teammates, right? I have a feeling that we'll be able to report back good news to Sir Akka. This is a chance indeed. But the one I want to scout the most is the boy who was with Borho a while ago. I almost overlooked him because of his naive-looking face, but it was a wise decision to follow them just in case. He is the most powerful out of all the regulars. He had just leveled up from E rank. How did Borho find such a powerful kid? You know what's interesting about this? They call people naive-looking. It's just from, personal experience in my life. The people who are believed to be naive are typically the ones that hold the most trauma. And I feel like that's true for Bomb, really. Like, not even with just Rachel, but all the shit he's gone up to this point. Like, think about it. Just a few chapters ago, Fug literally tried to melt this man into a weapon. Like, this boy, he got trauma. He got trauma. I shouldn't call him a boy, because it's kind of disrespectful, because he isn't a child anymore at this rate. Some people still think he's like 15, which kind of makes me laugh, because it's obvious they don't pay attention to the time skips. But this is like, what? They had a 5-year time skip at first, then another 2-year, and then another year, I believe, after the timeline. So they're like 8 years now. So he's, you know, they age. It doesn't matter a whole lot because it doesn't look like they age, but they're still aging, which means they're still gaining more knowledge along with their age. So it's funny to me. Anyway, though, what I'm saying is, people in my experience who, like, if someone tells me, hey, that dude's pretty naive, my instant reaction is, but why? If they're a specific age, like, maybe children is a different story, but, like, teens up, if they're acting naive, it's for a purpose. Or if they look naive, it's for a purpose. I purposely led people on to believe I was naive as a defense mechanism when I was younger, because it protected me from my abusive situation at home. So it's a major defense for a lot of people to pretend to be more naive than what they really are, just so that way they can observe and they don't have to be as confrontational. Not saying that that's what bomb is. I'm just saying naive. The word triggers me. I'm just kidding. But it is kind of funny because I think it does hold true even with bomb that it's funny to me. The more trauma you have, the more you appear naive to others. That's what I think anyway. He's the most powerful out of the regulars, who all just leveled up from E rank. How did Boro find such a powerful kid? I wonder. Wow. That guy seems to be good. Rattle, rattle. No, he's too clumsy. That one using his sword looks okay. Ah! Clank! Ah! Bang! Oof! I don't think Bomb and them participate in this fight. They just kind of watch. I don't remember for sure. Damn it. What the hell is going on? What a nasty game. Who in the world is the captain of the Hell Train this year? Hey, who are you really? How did you know that a game will start soon? I already told you. That was with Fug. And I'm a guide. I can predict what kind of event is waiting for us. What? You are a guide? This game is meant to get rid of as many regulars as possible. They have no intention of boarding this many regulars on the train. That's why they're also holding a tournament. Bug seems to really want something from the train this year. Bug wants something from the Hell Train? Don't tell me. They're doing that thing again? Anyway, because of that, Bug seems to have put quite a lot of effort for this year's Hell Train. It seems they've gathered a number of very skillful regulars on their side. And it also looks like that they've had a hand in running the game. What do you mean by that? That's corruption, isn't it? That's nothing to those guys. They do anything in order to achieve their goals. Killing people is nothing to them. They can abandon their own parents or friends. It's even possible for them to erase someone from this world. This is like a direct, they don't know it, but because we do, this is about Bomb in general. They erased Bomb from the world and made him Jubilee Grace. This year's Hell Train will be business as usual for them. Also, they can get what they want. Anyway, if you want to get on the Hell Train safely, you better cooperate with us. Tomorrow's game will be something that you can't do on your own. And even if you make it on the Hell Train, you'll probably die soon after. So, who are the enemies we have to fight? Do you have some information on them? Well, I don't know all of them, but I do know a few. Some of them are regulars who have just leveled up from E rank. Yeah, there seems to be a D-rank ticketer who's cooperating with Fug. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Rattle, 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 clink. Rattle, thud. Huh? Who's that? A girl? Oh, look at that! Huh? The girl is standing there all alone? Fighting over a boarding pass. That's so cruel. Why don't you all stop fighting and form a team with me instead? Ah! What's the matter? Alright, that's her. Ah! What's the matter? That girl! It's Yura! What? Yura? You mean the idol single you mentioned earlier? A popular idol, right? What's going on? What is that famous celebrity doing at a place like this? Bzzzt, bzzzt. Who the hell is that guy? Hey kid, are you from the Coon family? Consider how you encouraged Guardian's attack. It seems you aren't an ordinary kid. Looks like I found a pretty good rookie this time. It's nice to meet you. My name is Daniel. Daniel Hatchet. You're from the Coon family, right? Kid? Who is this guy? Something just... Are you going on the Hell Train? Are you a ticketer? Yes, why? Nothing. I'm just happy to meet you, because I'm also a ticketer. And it's impressive that you fought with a neurotic guardian as soon as you got here. Most of the newbies just run away when they see him. Neurotic? The Guardian? Oh, that's his name? The Guardian is kind of a system that protects the Hell Train. A Guardian is like an administrator who stops regulars from stepping out of line. His name is Neurotic, and he's a Guardian with an illusion skill. Currently, he's guarding the entrance. Until tomorrow. No attacks will work on him. What? It will disappear when the entrance opens tomorrow. So no matter what you do, you can't beat him. You can challenge him later if you want. Is that so? He doesn't attack you unless you attack him first. So stop doing this and go to the residence. Seems that they're starting some interesting game. Oh, by the way, will you participate in the tournament tomorrow? Yes, why? What an interesting situation, because I'll be participating in that tournament tomorrow as well. Tower of God, to be continued. Episode 124. Well, what an interesting situation, because I'll be participating in the tournament tomorrow as well. You're a ha? You mean the famous Class D rank, D regular, idol singer. Why would such a famous celeb come out here? You must be mistaken, Pinkhead. No, I am right! It's her for sure. I have a name too. It's Hana Yu. But I really don't get why she's here. Yura should be busy preparing for her concert. Hey, what do you mean that all of us should team up with you? Oh my. I know you. You're a Ha, right? The genius idol from the Ha family? You should be busy getting ready for your concert. What are you doing here? I quit being an idol. What? So that I can get on the Hell Train. Tower of God, 30th floor, the Hell Train, Revolution Road. What? What? You're quit being an idol? You quit? To get yourself on the Hell Train. That's right. Something I really want is on the Hell Train. So I quit everything and decided to get myself on the train. In fact, this concert was my way of getting on the train. This concert will probably be my last one as an idol singer. Because if there's something I desire, I must have it in my hands. Hold on. But how can all of us be in one team? They're only giving out 7 boarding passes in this game. It's simple. Because I already have 2 tickets. What? No one bought 2... Not 1, but 2 tickets? Right. By using these 2, I can let the rest of you get inside. And leave just 7 of you out here to get the boarding pass. How does it sound? Would you like to team up with me? What should we do? The offer's quite tempting. Well, more fights won't do us much good. It looks as the number of remaining regulars is just quite right. Or the disruptor. I agree. We'll do that. What the... This woman, her vibe. Somehow similar to that of Soraka. Shall we go then? That was awesome! She only spoke few words to everyone to join her side. Winning over those men like that? She certainly is different. I can't believe I am getting on the same train with Yura. It's amazing. Why are you so excited? Don't you get it? Now we have one more enemy. What do you mean an enemy? She may become our friend later on. Dream on. There are no friends on the Hell Train. Don't you get why those guys agreed to team up with her? The final 7 was decided as the regular accepted the offer. The game is over. It's just to get to the next stage. Anyway, the game ended. It was not a big deal after all. There's no more surprises until tomorrow, right? Well, I think so. So, can we have a talk now? About the relationship between you and Fug. Oh, well, as you wish. I'll be inside. Stump, stump. How unfriendly. Is he always like that? Who are you? Are you a new turtle that the black turtle has brought? A turtle? Unfriendly? He wasn't always like that. I once thought he came back to the old him, but since the day he got back from his little trip, he's been like this again. I wonder what he's thinking. See, when Rock says this, what it confirmed to me was that the bomb after the workshop arc, he wasn't, or I guess the epilogue of it, it was more like putting up a front. He was probably really happy to see people, but, you know, I don't know, it's difficult to really say what exactly is going on without him telling you, so it's more like speculation than anything. But my opinion of Bomb at this part is that he's even more depressed here than he was at the beginning of season 2. That's my thinking on it. And it may not look like that, but think about it. At the beginning of season 2, he showed his emotions, he showed how depressed he was. You know, we never really saw him smile. It was constantly a frown. He was really lonely. Probably felt like he was back in that cave again. But there's the hardest thing is, now that he's reunited with him, is that him being probably one of the strongest amongst them, he knows the responsibility, or at least thinks that the responsibility lies on him to protect them. That's the whole reason he brought people that he could throw away with him to protect them. So a whole new responsibility and burdens have been placed on him, and he's putting up this front like everything's okay so they don't worry about him. But even like in real life, the second that, you know, someone who goes from completely depressed to acting okay is never actually a good thing. And he's like, to me, this part, especially like I said, Tower of God is one of those webtoons where you have to pay attention to the details. In this case, Rock is quite literally telling you that he's been like this since they've all gotten back together again. So, and I'll point out more stuff like later on, but that corroborates my theory a little bit more. But Bomb, like, a lot of people I think are under this impression that Bomb goes back to kind of how season 1 Bomb was after he gets back with his friend, but I have the completely opposite impression of that. He never goes back to how he is in season 1. There's no way he could ever go back to the way he was in season 1. If you think about all the shit that's happened up to him at this point, he's probably still very much in survival mode, and he hasn't really had a chance to actually just stop and relax and really think about what's going on with him at this point. Let's see. Well, I heard that he was going to see his friend or something. By the way, Would you say that you know some things about Fug? Well, a little bit. I've had an encounter. I met them on the Hell Train. I think I know what they're looking for. You are also competing in the tournament tomorrow? So what? I don't care at all if you are part of it or not. Don't be so mean. And you should care, because if I compete, kids won't stand a chance in getting those tickets. Well, what the hell are you saying? It's just what I said. As such a weird way to put it. It's just as what I said. Well, you'll find out when the tournament begins. Anyway, the point is, you kids have no chance of laying your hands on those tickets before me. I mean, zero chance. Of you kids boarding the Hell Train. What the? That is some dog shit I am hearing. Bzz, bzz, crunch. And you don't have to wait until tomorrow to see who really is the boss. Bzz, bzz. There's no need to rush, Rumble. The game hasn't even started yet. When did he get so close? That speed. I like how, he does not... Maybe he looks a little shocked, but his expression kind of remains more unchanged, whereas the rest of them actually look more shocked. His expression kind of remains a little unchanged as well. Oh, I do not want to spoil such a delicious plate just yet. Give it some time. I will soon feast upon you. Leap. Zoom. I'll see you at the stadium, kids. I'll be waiting for you. Stump, stump. Are you going now? Yes. The next spot of our endeavor is Train City, the final stop of the train. Try to make it on time. And make sure not to reveal your identity as Jewel Violet Grace. 3 is a good number of teammates to keep. You won't need more than that. Bomb? This journey won't end soon. I don't know what the Fug wants. I don't know what Fug wants from the train, but whatever it is, the fact that you need to get more powerful doesn't change. Not only physically, but also mentally. You've got to get stronger. Only then you will be able to climb up the tower on your own and stand tall before Rachel. I love how she says this. Not only physically, but also mentally, you've got to get stronger. And this is the other thing that just corroborates more of what I'm saying, where mentally, he's not in a good spot. He puts a lot of strain on himself to protect others. He's been doing it for a long time. Think about it like this. He's been doing it for 8 years now? 7, 8 years at this point, where for, what was it? 7 of those years, right? Because it took 2 years to get the workshop battle. He had no choice but to work with Fug to keep his teammates, his former teammates, I should say, safe. And even the new ones. Because failing meant killing one of them, right? That was the deal. And now, a year after, it may not necessarily be the case anymore, but it's still, well, at least with Fug, but it's still very much a threat. Fug is still very much they may not be actively searching for Bomb, but they're still very much out there, and very much at this point would do anything to see Bomb fail. Because technically, if you think about it like this, Bomb is a traitor to Fug. Even if he was forcefully brought into the situation, he's still a traitor to them. See? This is the other thing. See here? More depressed than he was before. I'm telling you. And the reason here, he's alone, right? The face is gone. The facade is down. He isn't trying to act any certain way at this point, and so he may put a little bit more of a front up in front of Rock, but not enough so that Rock doesn't notice that something's wrong with him. And then when you see him by himself, again, he goes right back to that like what we see when he was Juviela Grace. Different outfits, same expressions, same demeanor. Special Senshu martial art level 3 master level. Certificate of degree. Beep beep. Oh, it's on. Crunch. What's this? Zoom. Tomorrow. Please come to the stadium by 2 p.m. tomorrow. The tournament for the Hell Train tickets will begin. 2 p.m. Tower Guide to be continued. Okay. I'm gonna take a short break and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to get some water because my throat was getting dry. Tomorrow at 2 p.m.? Oh, what is it? What is it? I think it's about the tournament tomorrow. It seems that it's starting at 2 p.m. Did you say 2 p.m.? That's when it starts? It seems so. Hey, you. Is what you just said true? That you met Fog on the Hell Train before? Yes. It was when I first boarded the Hell Train. I ended up getting on the same train with the Slayer nominee for Fog. Who was the Slayer nominee? I don't know his name. He was always hiding himself. Thanks to him, I had some horrible experiences. I had already gotten on the Hell Train a few hundred years ago and left something there. I need chance. If that was if what Fug is trying to find is that thing, perhaps this year's Hell Train might be more dangerous than we expected. 30th floor of the Hell Train, a Revolution, a road. You got a new message. Beep beep. I think I will get there by tomorrow night. See you then, Coon. Mr. Coon? Knock knock bomb. Is Halloween? The time for the tournament has been set. And I also have something to talk about. Come here for a sec. Mr. Boro has met with a Fog on the train before? Yes. It's not for sure, but it seems that he met someone who calls himself the Slayer nominee. Slayer nominee? Yes. He said that he was the Slayer nominee. And during the long trip on the train, little by little, he killed the people on the Hell train. In the end, he was the only one left. What? He killed everyone? Yes, nobody noticed it in the beginning. But in the end, it ended up like that. Is that even possible? But the Hell train receives new passengers at each station, right? Yes, of course. But there is the last station for every train. In the end, there were 5 survivors, including me. I was lucky. Apart from me, the other 4 were incredibly strong, but one ended up dying, and the rest of us ended up forfeiting the Hell train. It's strange that I can't remember some parts clearly, but I do remember what he said when we were getting off the train. He said that one day he will return here, and he is going to be hiding it in the train until he returns, and that this road will become Revolution Road. So, you think what Fog is trying to find is that hidden item? I'm not completely sure, but there's a high chance of that being so. And I have a reason to find out what that thing is. I don't know what it is, but I must find it for the sake of my friends who ended up dying. The former Slayer nominee's hidden item? Sounds suspicious for sure. Former Slayer? Fog? What in the world are you trying to do? Rachel. Emily. Please come to the stadium by 2 p.m. tomorrow. The tournament for the Hell Train tickets will begin. Oh, it's on. Emily's announcement is here. The tournament starts tomorrow at 2 p.m. It's finally starting. Well, things start to get interesting now? Rachel? Bzz, bzz. How funny you are getting the message, which you sent. What fun, kids. Ah, hey, you. Are we all set for the party, children? I wonder how many people thought of, were surprised when he finally unveils himself. Because when he showed up with, at Raw, it kind of confirmed to me who the other person was. But, I don't know. What were you doing that kept you so long? Is this a joke to you? Don't be mad. I had my own reasons for being late. What do you mean, your own reasons? You were probably late because you were chatting with other people, without telling us about the plan specifically. Why would you keep it as a secret from us? Cut me some slack. We'll be traveling together from now on, right, lady? Have you talked with the management office? We need faith between us, since we are all in the same boat, you know. Of course. They have already promised to help us. And since she said she will be on the train with us, there will be no problem. Then we are all set. While everyone is having a party, all we need to do is enjoy the real party. Everyone would be so surprised. I'm getting excited for the tournament tomorrow. Next day, the tournament day, 1 p.m., residence floor, chatter. That dude is tall. Hey, why are you blocking the elevator door? We have to participate in the tournament. Move away from the door. I'm sorry, but I can't move until the tournament is finished. Wait until then. What the hell? You little... Get lost! What is that? Train City, 3rd floor restaurant. Yeah. You eat a lot for a girl, huh? Girls usually eat this much. We're human too. Eat as much as you like. Just make sure you don't get an upset stomach. We have to go up soon. Make sure to get everything ready. It was good that we came to the restaurant early in the morning. The stadium is only 1 floor above us. Right about now, people should be fighting to get on the elevator at the residence floor because they can eliminate a lot of the competition by blocking the elevator door. They will make a team to block the elevator to stop the competitors from entering the tournament. The elevator here takes a good amount of time to go up each floor. You have to come beforehand and wait. The one who knows about this should already be there by now. Let's wait a bit more and go up when it's around about that time. Bang! Bzzzt, bzzzt. Let's go to capture Beniamina Cassano. Train City 4th floor stadium. Ring, clank. The tournament for the Hell Train tickets will soon begin. All regulars, please come to the center of the stadium. All regulars participating in the tournament, please come to the center of the stadium. Step, step. It's noisy in here. The ticket or something must be important. What the? Don't tell me you don't have a ticket. I can get on the train without that stupid ticket. I'm pretty sure you can't. What? Is that true? Are you stupid? This is an announcement for all the regulars. To participate in this tournament, at least one member of the team must have a ticket. And the winning team will be awarded with boarding tickets for the Hell Train. There will be 5 members to each team, and 4 participants without a team will be randomly selected and put into a team. Ring, ring. It is now 2 p.m. Based on the data of regulars here, we will create the match list. This is the team list for each team, which will fight for the boarding tickets. Bomb team, Yura team, C team, Kubera team, Aka team, Ron team, Royal Teal, H team. The match list for each team, which will fight for the boarding tickets. Zoom, clank, stump, stump. 26. Based on the data of regulars here, we will create the match list. This is the match list for each team with which will fight for the boarding tickets. That's Yura, huh? We are meeting her at the first round? How lucky! I'm gonna see her face to face. I can't believe I get to see a celebrity. Lucky my ass. Damn, I don't like the situation at all. She's from the Ha family. Mr. Ron? Tower of God, 30th floor, the Hell Train, Revolution Road, 14. Team Aka. Aka? Team Ron. Who is that? I'm not too sure, but I don't think Asana would be on that team. Damn. We have to take all out the small fries first, huh? We barely arrived on time because of those damn guys. Oh, come to think of it, that name. That's the real name of the complete one, isn't it? As expected, he's here. If I can only fight him again when I'm in perfect condition. Our goal isn't him this time. Don't stray from the initial goal. We need to find Team Cassano. We need to find the team that Cassano is in at all costs. I don't care what happens to anyone else. What do we do once we find him? Do we have to wait until we fight him in the tournament? If nothing goes wrong, we'll have to do that, but we will give up our tickets and strike if we have to. Oh, hold on. That name Yura. Didn't we hear that name in the platform earlier? Give it up. After all, even if you guys go up, it's no use. You will. Get all your tickets taken away by that woman. You're a ha. I saw her true identity. And I followed her to the residence. That's why... What is this saying? You're a ha. Taka taka. She is a D-class regular and also an idol. Since she is from the Ha family, I'm sure she will be strong, but except the fact that she became a D-class D-rank class regular at extreme speed, Taka. We can't find anything special about her aside from performing as an idol. A member of the great Ha family becoming a singer? What a funny world. I'm sure she has something in mind. It's her life anyways. But I'm curious to find out how much stronger Viola has become. Hope that woman from the Ha family makes things interesting for me. Anyway, let's hope for this Aka guy. I will briefly explain the tournament rules. Only the currently registered teams will be allowed to participate in the tournament. Each match will have different game events, and the teams entering the match must deposit one ticket to enter the game. Once the match is started, another participant from each team may join by depositing an additional ticket. One person per one ticket. In other words, the more tickets you have, the more advantage you will have by increasing the number of participants. If a team does not have any more tickets left to send more participants in, they will lose. After the match, all deposited tickets will be given to the winning team. But it also means you risk because you will lose more tickets in the case of defeat. And for the final victor of the tournament, the boarding pass of high number. That is a ticket to board in the front sector of the Hell train will be given. With being said, the tournament will begin in 10 minutes. Regulars, please enter into your waiting rooms and get some rest to prepare for the tournament. I don't like this. If that's so, we could lose all of our tickets. And our first opponent is of the 10 great families. Would it be better to withdraw and aim for the next opportunity? Let's just get on the train. Do you want to take me to your ticket? Do you want me to take your ticket away? Keep in mind that if we don't win here, there's no Hell train for you. There is no need to be scared of the 10 great families or whatever. They were just lazy turtles anyway. I know one guy from the 10 great families, but he is just blue and useless. Really? It would be great if that were true, but for some reason I have a bad feeling about this. There's a big gap in the number of tickets. Not a good start, huh? It doesn't matter. Actually, it may be better since we can get a lot of tickets. We're not going to lose. With me and your team, you will never lose. Waiting room. They seem to be hiding themselves as expected. I don't know where Fug will be, but winning the tournament is our most important. The Team X seems the most suspicious, but they could be in other teams as well. They could even be in more than one team. So we'll have to set our goal as winning for now. The tournament rule is as you heard. The more tickets you have, the more participants you send into the tournament. But in the case of defeat, you will lose more tickets. Since we have more tickets than the other teams, it seems that we have the advantage. But it isn't necessarily true, because we're pretty much throwing away 2 tickets. Boo! Throw away? That's mean! I'm also a D-class regular. I've never said I meant you two, although it is true. The point of this tournament is efficiency. Using the least amount of tickets for the victory. If one person can get consecutive victories, we can win no matter how many tickets the opponent team has. But if we win in the end by using the number of tickets we have, we'll get all the tickets. So isn't it advantageous for us? Definitely. We are at the advantage, but it depends on the type of the games we will be playing. If there are games which require only a few number to win sequentially, our team will only be at an advantage for a short moment. It goes without saying, our team should be most cautious about Yura. The outcome of this match will be decided by, depending on how strong Yura is. 10 minutes later. The waiting time is over. All teams, please bring your tickets and come to the center of the stadium. Rattle, stump, stump, dub. Oh, Yura! It's Yura! Ha! Look at her head, it's so small. He's nervous. All the team leaders, please come to the table with a ticket. Tap. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Juviole Grace. How did she know that? Then the tournament will begin now. The game of this match, Float, is called the Crazy Yellow Ball. Tower of God to be continued. 127. Hold on. I want to fix the music here. Here we go. The game of this match is called the Crazy Yellow Ball. Is that a yellow ball or a monster? It looks suspicious for sure. It looks fun. It's perfect to be matched up with fools like them. Now, the rules of the game will be explained. The participating regulars, please listen carefully so that you won't have any disadvantages. Who is this girl? She just called me Viole. How does she know who I am? You know, it's kind of funny because even at this point, she is playing some serious head games. We don't even really know who she is yet, but the fact that she even just name dropped him is like kind of insane. We know she's after him because we've seen that already. For whatever reason, we're not entirely sure yet at this point. But but the fact that she's already throwing names out there, she wants him off his game. Probably because she knows, because she's obviously with Fug at this point, like, that's the only way she could have known his name. And, well, I can't remember what happened prior anymore when she was first introduced because it was very short. But, like, she probably knows, at least to some extent, that he's an irregular, or knows for sure that he is. And so the only way she probably thinks that she can beat him is if she throws him off his game. It was actually a really, like, smart battle tactic people would use back in the day. Tower of God, like, way back in the day. 30th floor of the Hall Train Revolution Road. Play head games with your opponents to get them off their game. That way they're easier to beat. I will now explain the rules of Crazy Yellow Ball. The Shinsu stage that is coming out behind you is the field where this game will be held. A field and goal? We're playing on that? It looks tasty. It's the color of a banana. The rules of this game are very simple. If one of you who has the ball runs and gets to the goal post of the of the opponent team, the player's team wins the game. When the game starts, a whistle will be blown for the jump ball. That will decide who has possession of the ball. The team with the ball can advance to the goal post of the opposing team. But the team with the ball can advance no more than 2 spaces in one turn. After advancing 2 spaces, the ball must be given to the opposing team and the game resumes. One thing to keep in mind is that if a player holds the ball for more than 10 seconds, the yellow ball gets mad and turns itself into the Crazy Yellow Ball. So you better pass the ball around while you advance toward the opposing goal post. So, this game is to run towards the goal with the ball. This is just like rugby. Rugby? Yeah, it's a sport where you score by carrying the ball to the opposing team's goalpost. I heard that there is a floor with that kind of game. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Musclehead. Who would have thought? I'm not a musclehead. Well, the rules seem advantageous for us. But that kid, he's acting weird after facing that woman. And the game will start in 5 minutes from now. Please decide on the participating members and positions, and get everything ready in 5 minutes. This game seems alright. Because many players can participate at the same time, our side may have the advantage, but Yura's power could still be the game changer. I knew you would come. You are participating in the tournament? What was your name? Yuta, right? I'd like you to stop acting like my friend by calling me by that name. We don't want to act friendly to someone who hid their identity and approached us either. What are you cooking up this time? Controlling others from behind the scenes? Why did you round us up in this strange city? And now... See, this is always the thing with Haruin. And why, like, people trust her 100%, but that I do not trust her 100%. Like, she does a lot of stuff to help out Bomb, but she has ulterior motives behind what she does. She is leading... Don't ever let her fool you for a second that everything she's doing isn't leading Bomb down a road to become what she wants. And what they want, what she wants is what Fug wants, and what Fug wants is for Bomb to be a god to them. Don't ever let her fool you. That is her true motive this whole time. It doesn't matter. And now, the first match of the game for the boarding tickets will begin. The players up for the jump ball. Please come to the center of the stadium. First line striker of Team Bomb, Han Wukong. Second line defender, Hana Yu. Second line defender, Team Yura, Pierre, my bad. Goalkeeper of Team Bomb. I can't believe I'm the goalie. Rock'n'Boro. It's weird. According to the rules, defenders cannot move to another space. If they want to use just 2 tickets effectively, they should have a goalkeeper or another striker. Why would they have a defender instead? If it's like that, that Pierre guy will be useless when the second line is breached. Since they only have 2 tickets, Yuraha will have to attack and defend at the same time. That woman. What kind of plot does she have in mind? Let the game begin. Tip off. Jump ball. Whoosh. Nice. He got it. We strike first. What the? Why isn't she moving? Mr. Han Wool. I'm coming. Kata. Pass. Grab. Kata. What? You damn pig. You think you can get past me? Mr. Pig, pass! Oh, here. I knew you were going to do that. Zoom. Tap. What the... Who in the world is that guy? Team Bomb has advanced 2 spaces. Yuraha's team gets the ball for the next turn to attack. Isn't it weird to think that, though, that... okay, so Bomb's real name is Bomb, right? Right now he's using his real name. But to the rest of the world outside of the people from the second floor that were with him, they know him as Juviole Grace. So isn't it kind of weird to think that most people probably think that Bomb is an alias for Juviole Grace instead of the other way around? I don't know. Random thoughts. Team gets the ball for the next turn to attack. That kid. Is it able to control the reverse flow? It will win this match for sure. Now it's Team Yura has the fence. Still as good as ever. There are many people here who can block his reverse flow control. They don't even have a defender next turn. This match will end without any fun. Bravo! Just what I expect from the former Slayer nominee. You seem pretty useful. I even want to take you with me on the Hell Train, but of course, all the tickets will be mine. How do you know that? Rachel told me. Rachel? Told you? Yes. That means you're with Fug. That's not possible. Yes, a couple of years ago, Rachel and I became friends. You're a hub. The 10 great families would never do that. I am helping Fug. We are gathering all the tickets to take over the train. Shall we make a bet? If you block my attack next turn, I will give you my ticket. And also tell you where Rachel is. See? This whole time is like a mind game to him. She never has any real intention of giving any kind of information to Bomb. She just wants Bomb off guard to make it easier to defeat him. It's actually, like, people dislike her because of her relationship with Rachel. But if you think about it, she's actually very smart and manipulative. She knows how to strategize. This turn will end with Team Bomb advancing 2 spaces. Team Bomb, please give the ball to Team Yura's striker. As expected, the team with more tickets has the advantage. I guess it's better to have more chips when gambling, huh? Even if Yura's attack goes through next turn, there's only 10 seconds until the ball goes into crazy mode. Besides Yura, that team has no other strikers, so they will only get to advance 1 space at their best. If Viola advances 2 spaces again next turn, well, we can pretty much see it as game over. Ron! I think I found that Aka Williams guy. Really? What's he like? Well, I don't know anything about him except that he's huge. 30th floor, the Hell Train, Revolution Road. He's huge? Yeah. One thing is for sure, he's gigantic. He seems to be carrying around many things on him. Anyway, he doesn't seem ordinary. I guess we shouldn't take him lightly. Oh yeah? Excuse me. Well, we should get going too. See you next time, Yudo. I told you, my name isn't Yudo. Some kind of problem has occurred. Team Royal, controlling the reverse flow. This is going to be one troublesome kid from E-Class. I guess we'll see him on the train. Okay, so here's the difference from what we saw earlier and what we saw now. These guys recognize that these guys just recently became D-rank regulars. So when they're saying from E-Class, they're saying that he just became a D-rank regular. And that they seem to be pretty strong from the new E-Class to D-Class kind of stuff. Now what they said earlier, why it didn't make any sense, was they were saying that Bomb took out, I think it was Bomb, took out 5 E-Class regulars altogether. The reason that doesn't make any sense is because no one on this floor could possibly be an E-rank regular. They have to at least be D-rank by this point. Because you can't go on the train unless you're a D-rank regular. Okay. Controlling the reverse flow. This is going to be one troublesome kid from E-Class. I guess we'll see him on the train. Wave controller Royal Park. Fisherman Jugalam Goats. Hey, wake up. An amazing wave controller has appeared. Team Barrow. Hey! Fisherman Barrow, Wave Controller, Cherry La, Spare Bearer, Dea, Fluke, Light Bearer, Pompidou. What the hell is going on? Why does he have such a blank look? Did she just say, Rachel? Really? She's actually here? Is it true that you know where she is? Rachel, where is she right now? What on earth is she plotting with Fug? Tell me! Well, how about focusing on the tournament for now? If you lose, you won't be able to do anything. You may not even get the chance to get on the train with her. About a year ago, I met Rachel through Emily, and we found out that we have known each other for quite some time. This device is so interesting. It takes in questions from people and answers them. It can be used to gain trust, but then also be used to deceive others. Emily, who was like me, was my only friend. And when I finally figured out what I truly wanted, I asked Emily about it and she gave me an answer. You should get on the Hell Train with Rachel, then you will get what you want. That's why I asked her to invite me. Then I left everything I had behind and decided to help her. Now think about it like this. Right? So, we've already gotten the hints at this point that the one pulling Emily's strings now is Rachel, right? I don't think it was more like a blunt in your face more than a hint, but so Rachel manipulated Yura to follow her because she needs her power, right? So, like, in the grand scheme of things, again, this is why it's like, to just call Rachel stupid or whatever, I dislike. Even if her character herself, I really love to hate just because of who she is. Overall, she is also a very good strategist. Very good at manipulating others to getting them do what you want. She didn't get all the way up this tower by doing nothing. Now, in the forms of what people assume, she's done nothing, but she's manipulated her way up the tower, which is a very valid way to get up the tower. You don't always have to do things physically to move up the tower. You know, there's more than one way to climb. And Rachel knows very well her strengths and weaknesses, and she knows that she needs powerful allies to help her. It may be a more, like what people would say, a more cowardly way to climb, but it is still very a valid way to climb, and she plays it very well. Get out the health train with Rachel, then you will get what you want. That's why I asked her to invite me. Then, I left everything I had behind and decided to help her. If you are planning to stop me from getting on the train with Rachel, I have no choice but to stop you. Miss Yura! Let's make a bet. This is why they tell you never meet your heroes. Never meet your idols. I end up just disappointing you. Let's make a bet. If you block my attack, I will give up the ticket and tell you where she is. But if you fail to do so, you have to give me one of your tickets right now. Huh? What? That is ridiculous. That is a ridiculous proposal. A rule like that doesn't exist in this tournament. What are they saying? What will you do? You shouldn't accept it. If we lose, the team will get more members. You accept, right? I will. Are you really going to accept that bet? That's ridiculous. Hey, Miss Yura. Are you listening to me? It's okay. Nothing will matter if I win. Jeez. Beep. The next turn will now begin. The striker and the defender from each team, please take your places. Clinch. Game start. Leap. Just running in without a plan? It's no use anyways. All I need to do is stop her as soon as she comes into reach. Clank. Success. Shh, I got it. Twinkle. Swoosh. Whir. Zoom. What? Reverse full control. Stopped? Screech, screech, stop. What was that? Your Senshu control ability isn't as good as I thought. Did she just stop his reverse control flow? Even without using the lighthouse? Impossible! That's the skill level of a top D class regular? You idiots. You get it now? That is what Miss Yura is capable of. We aren't just following her around for no reason. Newbies like you guys who just became D-Class are no match for her. We already saw her skills at the residence, and we'll tell you what kind of power she has. Pass. Tap. Yura has held the ball for over 10 seconds. Huh? You talk too much. You are not the man for me. The yellow ball is going crazy. Crazy yellow ball mode has been initiated. Pop. Ah! Well, that's what the crazy mode is. Whoosh. Are you okay? Tap, tap, tap. Our own team? What a scary turtle. She's the one who was in crazy mode. Now we have 3 tickets. And since we just lost a member, we can get 2 more defenders now. Shall we make another bet? The terms will be the same. If you succeed in your attack, I will give up the tickets and tell you where Rachel is. But if you lose, one of the tickets will belong to my team again. So, again, this is where, her, strategy is really kicking his ass. One, she seems to know a lot more about Bomb than Bomb knows about her, so she's using that to her advantage, especially with the fact that she knows Rachel, and Bomb's been looking for information about Rachel for a long time. At this point, we don't necessarily know why, but we know, for whatever reason, he wants to see her again. And he kind of mentions way early in the season that he doesn't quite know what he wants after seeing her. He hasn't figured that part out yet. But, what we do know is that she has just used that to her advantage. Not only that, but because she knows all his abilities, probably because of Thug, she is far more capable. And she's just baiting him, dangling this little tiny carrot in front of him, and he's trying to grab it over and over and over again because he's desperate for that information. He's more willing, right now he isn't looking at the goal ahead of him because of that. He is almost blinded in a sense by what by the information with Rachel. Alright, let's continue. Then, shall we make another bet? The terms will be the same. If you succeed in your attack, I will give up the ticket and tell you where Rachel is. But if you lose, one of the tickets will belong to my team again. Don't do it. It's a bad deal for us. If you don't bet and just go on with the match, we will win for sure. Please listen to me. That girl is luring you in. That team has fewer members, so they are at a disadvantage. There's no need to accept this. He's right. I'm just saying right now. He's 100% right. And here's the thing. It's a trap. Bomb, in this picture, he's listening to what he's saying, but he isn't hearing what he's saying. Please, just trust me once more. What? I must find out where she is. If you pass the ball to me, I will finish this game. I will get past Yura. Okay, last chapter for tonight. Please just trust me once more. What? I must find out where she is. And this is again why I say he's in a worse mental state now than he was at the beginning of season 2. Because he's just letting every little thing blind him to what the world goal is. He's willing to throw away tickets and teammates in order to find out even just the slightest bit of information about Rachel. Please just trust me once more. What? I must find out where she is. If you pass the ball once more, I will finish this game. I will get past Yura. Grin. According to the deal that Bomb and Yura made, what is up with those two? What could they be talking about over there? What if Bomb's tickets go to Yura's team? What? A goalkeeper of Bomb team has left the game. The ticket goes to the other team? Damn it! What is this? What in the world are they up to? Yura's team has successfully advanced one space. Next turn, Bomb's team will attack. Each team defender and striker takes your places. For your information, a defender is allowed to move one space each turn. Mr. Bomb. Apart from the striker that did the jump ball, the substitute strikers cannot participate in the defending. Defender of Team Yura Bruegel. How dumb to give in a ticket. Defender Rakuten Egel. Are you really going to do it again? This bet makes no sense. Yes, I will. Sacrificing a teammate for a ticket. What a horrifying woman. And let the game resume. Tap. 30th floor of the Hell Train, Revolution Road. Let's change up the music here. And let the game resume. Tap. Ah! Da 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 da. Whoosh. No chance, fatty. You're as fat as me. Around here should be good, right? Pass. Grab. Sorry, but rumble, rumble. Thanks to you, there are 2 people here too. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. There are 3 bongs. Hey, wake up. This guy's got some skills. Whoa. A bong. I love how he, SIU reminds you every now and again what things are to kind of refresh you on terms that you haven't heard in a while. A cluster of Shinsu gathered in a spot by a Shinsu controller. Used to attack someone. Making 1 bong requires skills, which not everyone can do. Rumble. Taka taka. One more time. Clink. I said, it's no use. What? The ball isn't moving? Bomb has held the ball for over 10 seconds now, little. It's the ball he had stopped. The ball is turning into crazy mode. Boom! Thump. Tap. You are. I heard there was someone else who was a smart one. Smarter than I thought. Bomb's team has advanced 1 stage but has lost the ball. Guess this round is a draw? So without any advances this turn, Yura's team will now attack. I heard from Rachel that you're going to follow us onto the train. She wants to run away from you. You are the worst, clingy type of guy. You know what's crazy about this that, like, really pissed me off about all this when I first read it? Is, up until this point, he knew that Rachel was involved somehow, and that's kind of why he is wanting to get on the train at this point. But it's more to stop Fug from whatever they're doing, and Rachel just so happens to be involved. When she brings Rachel up and lets him know that they're here, that's when he, like, really gets into it. And then she sits there and calls him, you are the worst, clingy type of guy. Clingy type guy, or whatever, you know? And that's what pisses me off the most, because it's quite obvious that she has, like, a skewed perspective on what their actual relationship is. And, like, why it's important to Bomb. Like, here's the other thing that's really interesting about Tower of God. We know why Rachel is important to Bomb. And we know, like, he has unanswered questions. He wants to, there's a lot of things. He wants to know why Rachel betrayed him. He wants to know why she's involved with Fog. He wants to know why, she's helping them get whatever the Fug is after. Like, there are a lot of questions going on in his mind that doesn't necessarily have to do with even, just wanting to see her. That's the other, motive he has, is that he does want to see her, because, like, think about it like this. If Rachel was more like his mother figure, the person who took care of him, and like, imagine your mom, and she just ups and abandons you one day, and then turns around and betrays you and leaves you for dead, you would want answers too. You would want to know why she did that thing. Why would even if it was like a sister type relationship, right? Either way, you would want to know why that family member betrayed you, which is basically what Rachel was to him, family. Like, with my mom, when she abandoned me, that was the same way. She was really abusive towards me, but even so, after she abandoned me, I begged her to stay, right? And she was basically like, or she refused to stay, and I watched her walk out the door. And for a long time, like, this happened several years ago, so I'm open to talking about it because it doesn't really bother me as much anymore. It's more like just stories that I share. And for a long time afterwards, and even some still today, I have many questions. Why did she leave me? Why wasn't I good enough? Why couldn't I be with her? You know, just all these different questions. And it's almost the same for Bomb. He has those questions too. It's very typical for people who are abandoned to have those kinds of things. And so the fact that she sits there and calls him clingy, it, like, kind of disgusts me a bit. because she sees Bomb as someone who just wants to be with Rachel for no reason, other than that he wants to be, whereas there's a reason he's looking for her. And then now from Rachel's perspective, we don't know any like the actual reason why she doesn't want to be with Bomb, other than some bullshit lies she came up with in season 1. We know they're not true. We know she isn't doing it for his own sake. She's got her ulterior motives to what she's doing, but we really still don't know. And that's what's so weird about this relationship, because it's really, really easy to get mad at Rachel for what she's doing, but without knowing why she's doing it, really, it's difficult to see, like, the self from the position. However, what we can say for sure is that what Rachel did to even just get into the tower was fucked up. Like, I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of you Rachel fans out there that just adore her, but it's, no matter which way you swing it, it's fucked. Just fucked. There isn't too many people who, I mean, like I said, if you only knew one person ever, and all you knew was a dark cave in that person, and that person just up and left you one day, you would be pissed too. I'm sorry, it's the truth. You gotta put yourself into the perspectives of the things. And I guess the other reason why it really bothers me is that people do call Bomb a simp, and that pisses me off, because he isn't a simp. He is somebody who suffers from some kind of abandonment issue. Anyway, I can't say too much more than that right now because it would be going into spoiler territory, but from this perspective, from this time only, those are my thoughts on it. By any means, I will get you off Rachel's back. Striker and defender rotation. Each team, please arrange your players onto their positions. This turn, Yura's team will attack. Stopping her won't work. I can't take the Thorn out right now either. Get ready to attack. Without a doubt, I'm at a disadvantage as time goes on. I need to find out the secret of the power she has. Come to think of it, that carrier. Why does she keep taking it around with her? The match will now resume. Whoosh. I'm going to have to find out. Leap. Trying to lure me in? Well, that's useless. Leap. Bang. Yura has held the ball for over 10 seconds. Playing tricks on me is unacceptable. Vong. Swoop. Bang. Ah! The ball! That ball is turning into crazy mode. Uh-oh, no. Put the ball down right now. Damn it! Hey, train crew! Boom! Grab! Ah! Rumble. He grabs her. Oh, this is so cute, actually. Like, this is... Now we can talk a little bit more about this. If you realize, what was the thing Harying said that we talked about earlier? She said, find teammates that you can dispose of, that you won't care that die, because they're going to die. And here we see right here, he's already become attached to even these people. So, because of that, okay, sorry. Because of that, it's difficult for Bomb. He becomes attached so easily to people. That's why Harying says you need to become mentally stronger, because he can't let go of people, and I think that stems from his past. He's been protecting people for so long and has been holding on to that hurt for so long that he can't let people go. Which is, by the way, an actual world trauma defense. Thud. After Yura's team advanced 2 spaces, the ball was taken away. But since the defender cannot hold the ball, Ha's team attack will be counted as advancing 1 space. Well, what a shame. Each team's defender can only block other players. A defender cannot touch the ball. I could have killed her. Oh my god, I forgot this happens. My hands! Hey, are you okay? Ann Wool is a regular who used to be a doctor. What do you think you're doing? This was our bet. Why would you attack her? What's more, she was your fan. Fan, you say? I have so many fans. So it won't matter if I lose one of them. Don't try to make things awkward and just give me one of your tickets. You. Hey, you! What have you done? Why did you give up 2 tickets and make her get hurt? I'm sorry. It's because she told me that she'll tell me things about Rachel. What? You got provoked by that? Get to your senses. If you keep losing tickets like this, we will never get on the train. Hey, Black Turtle. What are you doing, Black Turtle? You took me out and run this kind of game. Blue Turtle is going to laugh at us if he sees this. We'd better not lose before he gets here. Hey, Mr. Fatty. Would you pass the ball to me one more time? Don't tell me. Are you going to take the bet again, are you? Yes. When will you be satisfied? No. This time I can really win. We will win. Please, I'm begging you. No matter what, I will get past her. Damn. Easier saying than being done. I'm sure of it. This girl just tried to hide something. That's why she attacked Miss Hannah. I'm sure that there's something in that bag. The positions will be switched. Regulars, please get ready then. I need to go for the bag. Let the game begin. Mr. Fatty, please. Hold the ball as long as possible. No chance, damn it. How did I end up on this game? But then, wham! I can't forgive that crazy bitch either. Hey, if I hold this ball for 10 seconds, we'll both go up. You know, right? That was the juke. Da-da-da-da-da. Get out of the way. I'm a living bomb. Damn it. This guy's out of his mind. Don't stand back. Grab. Get. Out of the way. Mr. Bomb. Han Wukong has held the ball for over 10 seconds. Here. The ball is going into crazy mode. Thud. Just like this. Thud. Bzz, bzz. By using the explosion of the ball. Bang! I'm going through. He made it. Tomb. Now tell me, where is Rachel? Tower of God, to be continued. That's a pretty good stopping place, I think. Kind of get to see what happens a little bit, but not too much information was given. So, and we're at 2 hours, so we are definitely going to get there. We got to 10 chapters, so we did it. Ooh, if you're watching this here on Twitch later, please make sure to follow. If you see this on YouTube, like and subscribe. And I will see you guys all tomorrow for some solo leveling. Bye-bye.